This is my little documentary about how to repair your Spider 3 by Line 6. My particular amp is a 75 watt version, and what it was doing was during a performance it would these lights would kick off and kick back on, and then sometimes it could last for 15 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, but the point is it would kick off and come back on. So I did some research on internet, and I found a lot of people that had very similar problems. Line 6 doesn't seem to know what the problem is, and people have sent their amps in and had their amps sent right back with no positive result except a bill. But I went on YouTube, and here's this guy I've been kind of chatting with a little bit. Cool Skid 1234. He's got how to fix Line 6 112 212 Spider valve amp. And if you watch the video, you'll pretty much see everything that I need to tell you. You know, the pieces to buy, the glue to use. The only difference is the one I have is a Spider 3 75 amp, and I'm assuming that it'll fix the Spider 2, the Spider 4 version also, because it seems to be an ongoing thing with Line 6. But the first thing you'll have to do is remove this headpiece out of the unit, and on the top of the amp you got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and then you also got to be careful. Make sure it's on the side or face down or something, or somebody's holding it, because when you loosen this screw right here, yes, there it is, on the side. There's 2 screws on the side, one here, and the same on the other side, and then it'll drop this down. And don't make the mistake that I did, is take the last screw out and think that there's going to be something to hold it, and of course mine dropped about 4 or 5 inches or something and made me look kind of amateur. But one thing I did do is I set it up on this bench right here, and just to troubleshoot it, I put a fan like so on it and blowed it upon the top of on the top of this area right here, and immediately it stopped clipping, going in and out. So as this guy Cool Skid 1234 has showed you, you know, you don't mess with this stuff. You don't mess with anything else over here on this side. Your issues are right here, and I glued, there's 3 little silver towers. There's 1, 2, 3. And I modified a couple heat sinks. That all 3 heat sinks I picked up at Radio Shack. They were big. I cut 2 of them down to this size here, and then I had one that was bigger. The middle one is the one that seems to get the hottest. So I put one there, and then I put the third one there, which all 3 of these are heat sinks. And then right here in the middle, if you watch that guy's video, you'll see that this piece right here, I glued it directly on top of the chip, which is the same problem you had. Before I did this, I was seeing temperatures of 120 degrees on the big one here in the middle, 120, 130 degrees. And then I was seeing, you know, 105 on these side ones here. And then this one right here, I was seeing about 109 degrees. And then after this modification, I was actually seeing temperatures like 98, 90 degrees. The point is, it significantly had reduced the temperature, and it has quit clipping and has been functioning properly. The only thing you might want to add is, you know, if you see back here in the back, you have a louvered vent area, which there's enough room that you can put a 3-inch fan right here, but the downside is you're going to have to make it 115 volt fan and somehow wire it over here to the switch so that when you turn your amp off and on, it will turn off and on. So that's, for now, that's my 2 cents on the repair on the Spider 3 Line 6 75 watt, and if it seems to fail in the future, I will repost or redocument. Thank you.